Listen, man, sometimes you just need, like, more to be treated with the same gravity Pokemon battle.
That's what this stream series starts with, that as the line. I like it.
Listen,
Hi. Hello, yes, I'm a
sometimes
fire.
Pikachu just needs to die.
Hello, yes, I'm a Fire Emblem fan. Why am I displaced in time?
This isn't your everyday war. This is
It's
Real
war.
fans.
This is fans war.
Ah, Sonic Heroes.
Guys, war is happening!
War were declared.
Forward.
War declared.
Hey, alright.
Like, you know what, guys? You know, like, you know what, guys? Time.
Oh, shit, you wanna go at it?
So you wanna go?
Oh no.
Yeah, let's go.
Stop! That's all the armory, guys! You can't! We're not gonna have anything for the actual war!
I'm not afraid to shoot a girl!
He missed.
Already started.
This is a
Yeah, Brandon, yeah, I did get a new,
Also,
new
you
mic.
need to lower yourself down again, Jason, because you're peaking again at this moment.
Aw, dear.
Do I sound okay?
You're coming in 5 more, bot. It's just Jason for his. But hello and welcome to Advance War. So yes, if you did see Valkyria Chronicles yesterday, yes, we finished up one war and went right to another one immediately after. So, admittingly, never played Advance Wars. Didn't have a whole lot of interest in the series for a very long time until the Fire Emblem bug kicked back in. And this was finally coming out. Admittedly, I was gonna come to this later. The plan was not initially to play this pretty much at launch. I think around like December timeframe was probably gonna be the time to do it, or at least winter. But when we finished up Layton, and I was kind of looking for Monday games, and I noticed that, you know, Advance Wars was coming out, I was like, well, this kind of fits a little too perfectly at this point, so that's why we're going to do at least Advance Wars 1 for right now. Thanks to Reboot
So,
Camp.
hey, Alexandra.
Hello.
So, Pat, what you say it is, it's time.
It's time. It's time. We're declared.
Put the gun back down, Miss.
Put it down, Miss.
I will shoot you, Sophie!
War
I promise you this.
Self-defense.
Glorious hell.
That was not what I was expecting. I was expecting that to be the Ace Ventura one.
Nah. That one was from Valkyria Chronicles in particular, so play it a little different.
To be fair, Valkyria Chronicles is anime World War I war. Here, Saturday morning cartoon modern war. Well, early 2000s war. Yeah, you're right, JoJo.
And then we have Fire Emblem for Medieval War, so we're getting all the kinds of war
If I had a
covered
nickel
on
for,
this.
if I had a
And
nickel
then
for every
Xenoblade
time
tomorrow.
Advance Wars got delayed because of real life incidents,
I
that's
have 2
nickels.
codes, but that
I-
weird.
with-
Xenoblade is tomorrow. Oh my goodness.
Yes, it is. By the way, folks, no spoilers on that.
Yeah.
How much is that
guys-
DLC, Pat?
You guys are starting spoiler tags again on that.
Okay, yeah.
How much is that DLC?
20.
DLC for Xenoblade is, I believe, 25 or
20
30?
for the expansion. Yeah, it's 25 or 20 for the expansion pass.
Something like that. But, yeah, so, as I was saying, never played Advance Wars before at all. Not really looked at much of the game either. So don't really have a whole lot to go off of other than Intelligent Systems bringing a lot of what they have from Fire Emblem to this back when it was being developed originally. So I'm, for the most part, going to get totally blind into this, so...
So, Pat, here's the thing with Advance Wars. Take Fire Emblem, take out the RPG, and add RPG.
Yes, I understand. I understand perfectly.
Wow.
Got ya.
All right.
I think the most of my Advance Wars knowledge, ironically, comes from Project M back in the day. Because before they stopped development for that, the Smash Bros. Mod, Project M, was going to add in Sammy as basically using Snake as a base, pretty much, for that. And she would be, like, rocket jumping all over the place kind of deal for her moveset and stuff like that. So that's about most of my acknowledgement, and I know a kid doesn't know what an airport is. That's about most of my knowledge of Advance
I also
Wars.
like how like part of the title for Advance Wars lost its meaning because it's not on the Game Boy Advance.
Well,
this
I mean,
is part of the Wars series, but it's
Yeah.
now Advance Wars at this
Yeah,
point.
because Advance
Yeah,
Wars
the
is
ser-
by far the most popular. And
Yeah,
It's also just a good name.
it's even to the point that Japan even like fully adopted the name Advance Wars come Days of Ruin.
Even though it's weird because I hear Advance Wars always did trash in Japan to the point they don't even have this reboot over there. They're not getting it.
it didn't sell. Advance Wars 1. Okay, here's what happened with
Hey, thanks for the raid.
Advance.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
So here's what happened with Advance Wars 1. As you guys know, the original Advance Wars 1 did get a delay. We got it on time 2 days before 9/11.
Yeah,
on
so
September
a
9th,
little awkward timing on
2001.
that.
So we got it on time, but it was delayed for the rest of the world. For the PAL region, it got delayed by a few months. Japan, it was delayed indefinitely. They did not get Advance Wars 1 until Black Hole Rising came out over there.
Oh my gosh, so basically within months of that, pretty much.
Yes.
Yeah, they
not
sold it
only-
as a collection. If I recall.
Okay, so
That's
they're
correct.
doing what this is doing. Okay, got ya.
Not only that, Days of Ruin was canceled for Japan for some reason, and they didn't get it until 2013 as a part of 2013 on I believe they got it on. It was one of the few DS games that ended up on 3DS Virtual Console in Japan only.
Hmm. Alright, well, I think at this point, let's might as well get into this thing now, so.
Triforce War is declared.
Yep.
What? Declared.
War has been declared.
My name's Nell. I'm a sailor in the Orange Star Army. Say,
Hello,
Glad I did not miss at least getting into the first level with this.
Yeah.
let me give you a quick rundown of a few modes.
Download, yep.
See you there.
Bye.
Yeah, really? That's what you need the tutorial for on that? Okay, alright.
Yeah, because some stuff isn't available right now.
Yeah, you have to play the first few levels first.
Yeah.
Alright.
And
Also,
by the
fun
way,
fact: you could pick Advance Wars 2 to start. They just give you a warning. It's like, oh hey, you might want to play this, otherwise you're gonna have some story beats.
Let's see. Guys,
I will tell you
sorry.
right now, this is from Chaotic Houndoom's experience. They played on casual difficulty, and they still found that pretty challenging. But you can take it. You can take it on the original difficulty of the game.
You can swap at any time, so
Yeah.
we can start
Okay, what's the
classic.
actual
Let's
difference
start
between
on
difficulties?
classic, I think.
yeah.
The original
Start that.
difficulty is classic.
Yeah, so we'll start with that for right now, I think.
You can change it at any time, and you can change it back.
I've been playing on casual, and some of the maps I've gotten to have actually been kind of kicking my ass.
Mm-hmm.
I've had to restart on the first try for most of the second half, but I've gone through it pretty smoothly.
What were you gonna ask, Jason?
What's like that? Like the differences between like.
All right.
like
It's
other
easier
genres?
normal. It's basically easier normal.
Yeah, how do they make it
So,
easier
yeah,
given the
I
way
think that's what
strategy
Jason
works?
is more asking. What's actually
The AI,
changes.
I quote unquote say the AI is dumber, but the back half of the campaign still is like.
Okay.
But
Like, overall, I wouldn't say it's too bad. It's more of a matter of like when you beat them rather than if you'll beat them.
yeah.
Because I'm also coming from Fire Emblem, and I know that. Yeah, I know that you.
Yeah, there's a difference between casual and classic there.
Yeah.
No. Like, for anyone of you who hasn't played Advance Wars or play Fire Emblem, take the whole permadeath thing and go and just toss that out the window.
Yep.
Units are gonna be expendable here. Very expendable many
You will
times.
always be taking trades.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, actually, wait. Ow.
It's just a matter of whether that trade is worth it.
Yes.
And yeah, as the tutorial here is explaining, there's no accuracy thing. It's more just the terrain affects how much damage you'll take.
Yep.
Okay.
Also, for the with some special exceptions, you'll usually there's first strike advantage for how much damage you'll take or receive.
Yeah, because damage is based on how much health you have as well, and you attack first, so...
I mean, pretty typical IS battle, so.
Yeah.
Because yeah, since health is basically how much units are within that squad, yeah, how much health you have left does determine how much damage you deal.
Yep.
Brandon, this game at most has a turn reset option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kill!
Which is, for the record, thankfully I'm adding that, they added that in, because that is a
Well done.
godsend.
Yeah, it is nice to have. Though,
For
like,
infantry troops, is it still like only one space away
Are you
to
ready for the
attack
next
kind of deal
lesson?
for them?
Yes.
Or all right.
We'll inform you of any of the indirect units. Pretty much, most of the units in the game are going to be direct attack. There are a few indirect, and we'll tell you.
Yeah, and the game does give you. Do you want to be introduced to this new unit type tutorials?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Pretty much, these are just the most basic tutorials
Yeah.
that you need to go through to understand. If you were playing the original Advance Wars, do you want to know how many tutorials they had before you could even start the campaign?
None.
14.
Oh my god.
Holy shit!
It's still in that Fire Emblem 7 era right there. Tutorial. Goddamn.
Well, did they just put all the like unit tutorials in there, or?
Some of these were actually pulled from the tutorials, but interestingly enough, the first 3 missions of the campaign actually are tutorial maps condensed. So you're learning multiple things while actually, performing. It wasn't like, oh, where this one tutorial is about capturing. Oh, this one tutorial is about tanks. Oh, this one tutorial is about fog of war. No, they condensed them, thank God.
I really like the capture mechanic in this game. It's fun.
Very similar to Valkyria Chronicles in that for bases and stuff like that. Since we just got done with that. Well, getting done with it, rather. But
Oh, got a sub.
thank you.
Hello. And one more ends, another one
Hey,
begins.
wanna hear a tip?
Actual speed things up. Oh, okay, just.
Yeah, ZR. That's on the animation tree. You can also turn animation off if you want to. That's a speed run. That is.
Kill!
The speed up's nice. I just wish it didn't have that like tape fast forward sound. That's
Yeah,
like
like,
super faint.
yeah.
Because it's just faint enough to be annoying.
You can also just disable the battle animations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Though you might not want to do that for Fog of War maps.
No.
Just so especially if you're fighting Sonya, because that's
Yeah,
That's the only way you're gonna know her health.
Her health. She has a. We'll get to her, but
Yeah, and also because it's Fog of War, you don't know where the enemies are, so that will at least give you a hint at where they're at terrain-wise.
Oh my gosh, I've got something to bring up when we get to Fog of War concerning the first Advance, the actual original release. But we'll get to that.
Oh boy.
good old Fog of War.
Mm-hmm. So who is multitasking? Because I am.
When you draw, you multitask a lot.
Well, I'm working on multitasking. I mean,
Oh,
you might be doing schoolwork for drawing though, but anyway, that could still be work for you.
I mostly just gotta. I think it just gotta organize some documents and stuff for my schoolwork now. So it's just
fair.
like I'm like literally at the end.
But yeah, Dutchman, we're literally in the tutorial maps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The game hasn't
We'll
even
get that.
started yet.
Look at the teepees like killing each other.
Yeah, violence!
I do know
Yeah.
a lot of people were not happy about the lack of sprite work on here, but this is charming in its own way, I'd say.
Yeah, it's almost like an actual like
Tabletop.
strategy map.
Yeah, like a tabletop strategy thing, which was the style they were going for back when this first came out.
Also, just gonna say this now, I love the character animations.
Oh, absolutely.
Boing! I just thought they just
For the powers. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, well, just in general for the COs, because like for example, Nell's happy animation is so bouncy. It's adorable.
La, 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 la. I am here.
Route the enemy.
The enemy!
Whoa, mop.
But yeah, terrain bonuses, big deal.
Yeah.
Oh,
Take
yeah.
advantage of them when you can.
And like as we get into more units, there will be a bit of a rock paper scissors mechanic regarding unit types. This is
Yep.
just getting you through the usual terrain stuff at
Yep.
least.
Yep.
Yeah, also just day-to-day bonuses, stuff like that.
Yep.
Like, your CO 100% matters.
Oh
Like-
yeah.
Who you select is gonna determine quite a bit for what your strategy will be. Or your
And I'm
best
still trying
strategy.
to decide who my favorite is among the main trio.
And thankfully, they've also streamlined how selecting your CO affects the campaign, because there used to be a whole system before.
Yeah, it was very much running on. I was told that a lot of Fire Emblem had like extra maps and branching paths and everything on older Fire Emblem games. Applied
that
it
mean
here too.
I mean, every Fire Emblem game has that pretty much. So
No, but it was like very specific on your decisions. Left on the X.
I know with there with the guided maps for the GBA, I know with the Marth remake, you get extra maps depending on how much units you lost.
yeah, that because that's the weird one out of all of the Fire Emblems for that.
Yeah, this is the only game that does the branching paths and everything.
Yeah. I don't remember how different the branching paths are.
They do affect a couple of things, but it's going to be late game, and I'm not going to say what.
They merge.
Okay.
Yes.
Ugh.
So pair up kind of existed before pair up existed. Anyway,
well, hold on. Is
it's
this
kinda more like-
is
it's
this
like
for rescue or?
yeah, it's closer to rescue if anything.
yeah.
Well, they're merged forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
You're
ask.
basically
Don't
combining them.
don't ask the Samantha. Don't ask how that actually how
One
a
tank ate
and a
the
tank
other tank for
tank.
necessary
That is much
survival.
still.
Okay.
I love it.
Yes.
But yeah. Me going into the game knowing it's way forward. Here's They'll talk. Oh, hi, Christina.
Yes.
Yeah, not surprised about that one at all.
Unsurprised, the number of things she's worked on with Way Forward at this point.
I mean, she's
also
Shantae for one thing.
And
yeah.
risky.
Okay. Yeah.
The square guys are your resource units, and they are useful.
Very huge.
Yep,
That is an artillery.
like ammo and and your gas. If a unit runs out of gas, it's gone.
Well, land units can't move. Sea and air units are gone if they run out of gas.
Yep.
It will be a major factor for sea and air units because they spend.
So this is your first indirect unit. Artillery are 2-3 range.
Okay, so they're more like archers kind of deal, Gaia.
Yes.
The big catch, you cannot move and attack at the same time with indirects.
So you need to have them positioned.
In
Like,
advance.
Yeah.
So every Fire Emblem unit got it.
Got it. Yeah, it's just
Coverage.
like if you're like it's but it's not like an archer where you can move them and then fire, but you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is getting into what's one of the usual win conditions, because most maps it's usually kill everyone or get the base. You can
Yeah.
do either.
Again, typical Fire Emblem-esque stuff for that.
Yeah.
So.
There is one other objective, but we'll get to it.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll get to it. Alright.
Thanks.
It's fine.
Fire!
You okay there, Jason?
I think it was just yelling fire.
We're at war.
Oh.
War.
War is hell.
Day 2. Oh my.
Been a whole day.
I guess that's some way to simulate actual
You
war.
can't, but
You can fire from there.
yeah, you
so-
can
Yeah,
fire from there.
it's 2 to 3 spaces.
So just hit. No, don't move.
No.
Oh, wait.
Do
No,
not
no,
No,
no.
press,
move.
no, don't move. Just hit A and A again.
No, but that's 2 spaces away. What the fuck?
No, you can't attack after you move with that
No.
unit.
Ah.
Indirect unit cannot attack if it moves on the same turn. So hit
Yeah.
A
Ah.
twice. There you go.
Hmm.
So you either move or you fire.
Not sure how I feel about that.
You'll get used to it.
You'll get used to
That's
it.
just
And there,
how-
I will warn you, there is a reason for that.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, no, the
ranged
game would be
units would be-
busted if you could do that.
Yes.
Yeah, ranged units would be OP if they could attack
wait.
him.
No.
No.
You're-
Reset.
you're-
Option. Hit reset turn.
Hits a
Option.
reset turn.
Options. Or,
Oh,
it's
okay,
not,
nope.
It's not a tutorial.
Okay, just next turn then.
Yeah, next turn.
Yeah, they want you to capture that base.
They want you to capture the headquarters
alright.
over there.
Okay.
So I forget if that one capturing tutorial got into it, but do you know about the whole thing with capturing at low health?
No, I literally know nothing about.
Okay, I'll explain it. Okay, go ahead and move that mech onto the HQ and start capture.
Not
No, the mech, the foot
mech.
soldier, the foot shoulder, the foot shoulder,
The
foot
bazooka.
soldier.
Yeah, they're called mechanical units.
Yeah. Okay, at max health, infantry and mechs, then they are the only units that can capture properties. Will
Okay.
take 10 HP away from a property. It takes 2 turns at max health to capture. If they take damage at any point, that number increases, and the capture time is just more or less their health goes down relative to how much health they have.
So, in order to
unit
prevent
with 7
that,
HP will deal 7 capture damage.
take your APC
And block the
and move
tank.
it in front of the mech unit.
Yeah. Or block the tank, one or the other.
Either or. Yeah, take advantage of that because that will save you.
Yeah, you see how that mech over there only did 6 points and it's down to 14 because it was damage.
Yeah, alright.
Then there's one CO who makes capturing so much nicer.
Yes.
We will have access to them. So capture.
No. Just
capture. Just capture. Yeah, if you move off, that resets.
Alright.
Yep. You have to do it in effectively one go.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
So it does leave your foot soldiers vulnerable.
I can finally start playing the actual video game finally, thank you!
Yes. Yes.
But yeah, one good way to know with artillery units and similar, if you're actually in range, is also just to go select them, see if there's a red square over an enemy, and then
Yeah,
in that case,
try for it.
I just
Yeah,
quick
try for it.
select the
I
enemy.
get it, yeah.
The quick attack is so nice.
Okay.
Gotta
And
save the
wake
country.
up. Oh, I'm up. What's the...
Oh, sorry.
So I've been trying to place it, and I was thinking it was some of the last maps I played. Is Andy's VA
Oh, that's Veronica Taylor. I can
It's
instantly
Veronica
tell.
Taylor.
I can tell instantly.
It's Ash Ketchum.
It's
But
it's
wait,
OG.
so
Yeah.
wait,
Somebody, I forgot
so
the
wait,
other
did I
night.
finish
I
dirty
linked
yet,
it, but somebody's just like, we all made jokes saying Ash retired from Pokemon trading and went to war.
See, it's actually really weird hearing Veronica do her Ash voice again because I'm way
It's
more
been
used
so
to.
long.
No, I'm way more used to her modern roles that she plays a lot of the
Yeah,
time.
I know she
Like,
wasn't she Micaiah in Fire Emblem.
Makai in Engage she was also Manuela in Three Houses, and she was what is it, Okino in 13 Sentinels, I believe.
Here's a one for to give you a little bit of range, and I didn't know this
Yeah.
until a repeat viewing of it. Apparently, she was also Frieza's nanny in Dragon Ball Super Broly.
Oh yeah.
Which I was like, oh, she got range.
Oh my
okay.
god, she was Okino, huh? I didn't even notice that.
Well,
At the very least, Andy is extremely similar to Ash. At least Kanto Ash.
yeah.
Come on, Pikachu, we're going to war.
We're going to war.
Yeah, the
Names
piece of
it
art I
Ren
saw,
Pikachu.
it was just Pat. Yeah, he was just like, I trust the bitch. I named it Pikachu.
So, suddenly it's Pokemon Conquest.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Yeah, medium takes are brutal.
need me to
At early
explain?
game, at least.
Hmm.
Okay. Can I do the? Do I have a?
What?
Do you have a
What
thing
do
like
you
Modern
use
Fire
the
Emblem where you can see everybody's like attack range at once, or?
Not to
No.
my knowledge.
Not
Okay,
to my
so
knowledge.
we're
You
can
off
only do it
of
one
old
at a
school
time.
Fire Emblem style. Okay.
Yeah, it's A for movement. Press and hold B to see where your danger range is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like hover over.
Well,
the
on
unit.
the unit. Sorry.
Yeah,
Oh,
hit the
okay,
on the
okay,
unit.
there we go.
Yeah. Press and hold B for that. So.
Yeah, so that's their attack range.
Yeah, so you notice the artillery can't fire, but that was still a good idea regardless.
What's the range of that artillery there in south?
It'll reach a tank. I
Okay,
know, let's
then-
do it.
Yeah. Oh. You guys do not have a whole lot of movement.
They're
Isn't there a
football.
competitive
That's
community
what
around
APCs are
around
for.
Advanced
That's
Wars?
what
Yeah,
the
that's what
APCs are
APCs are for.
Like put a unit over the APC.
But like mechs are
Well, they can't read next
anti-tank.
turn.
Oh.
So the Orange Star Army is launching a counterattack.
Hi, Patrick Saints.
Yep.
Yep. Merry Christmas.
They're still doing. Wait for it's still doing the same kind of voice acting thing that I don't really like. What kind of deal that they did from Half Genie, not Half Genie Hero, Seven Sirens and shit.
Or it's partial voice.
Yeah, it's partial voice acting, like the really annoying kind, sort of
Yeah.
deal.
I'm with you, Pat. That's always been my least favorite approach to voice acting. It's like when half the line is like red.
Yeah. And it's
Just
not even
random.
like of using the stock lines kind of deal, like say in visual novels or stuff like that. That's a little bit more natural than just switching on the fly, like Way Forward likes to do a lot.
Hit their artillery.
Yep.
Yeah, fire on. Yeah. Like back and
Yeah.
forth.
Yeah, reducing their firepower is always good.
And the fact that you were on a city with that tank meant you recovered 2 HP, so stronger.
Yeah. Only on
Also-
captured cities.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna
I
move,
was-
move that. Move
Yeah,
that.
you
No,
can
no,
move
no.
over
Move the
to
mech
the
on the
river with
water.
that one.
On the water. But
Onto
soldiers
the water.
can. Yeah, but soldiers can cross rivers.
Okay.
And mechs are actually good on tanks because they have bazookas.
Yeah, no, mechs are way more powerful than you think.
Well, Lord Clump, my problem is more of when they stay alive, but it's like only halfway through. And especially in Seven Sirens, what they would do is they would just have a voice line come in at random. So I ended up skipping a lot of voice lines by complete accident kind of deal. Because it felt like there was no rhythm to it or anything like that kind of deal. Like usually in
I
a
don't know.
visual novel, it'll be like when a character first talks, then they'll do a line like
Yeah.
that or stuff like that kind of thing.
The thing is, with Way Forward, I don't know if it's just how they just want to roll with things, or if it's a budget thing, or if
I
they
feel
wanna
like
devote
it's more of a thing.
resources.
I think that's way more of a conscious decision because again, you could do the example that I'm talking about kind of deal
Yeah.
because it feels like there's no rhythm to it. That's more my
Oh,
issue.
that's a phone call. I'll be right back in a bit.
I can't put like 2 infantry on a thing to try and capture it faster, right?
No.
Okay.
What you should do is put one of them inside the APC so it can get them there faster, though. Oh, you can only put one unit in APC, but it is just faster travel. But one thing that never hurts for strategy if you really need to is to just, even if you can't KO them, damage a unit that's capturing another territory just to slow them down.
Yeah. It feels gradually over first thing down.
I'm still not fully sure what determines the rate it fills.
I assume probably more powerful abilities take longer, probably.
I'm sure the CO does kind of determine it somewhat because your power is based on your CO.
I'm just getting started. Lucky star.
But yeah, all of the voice lines surrounding using a super are voiced.
I mean, I would hope so on that. They'll have a greater chance of dealing high damage in battle. So is that just you get a better crit chance for them?
If effectively, they just don't have a visible crit chance thing, so it's more like a higher damage limit.
Okay.
Like, basically she gets a better attack stat is basically what it is.
Now she'll deal 6 damage instead of 5 damage.
Which is useful in this game, that can matter. Because every unit has 10 HP.
Boop. Boop.
One thing I love presentation-wise is that every CEO gets their own theme for when it's their turn.
That's that.
They even remix the themes right for right after you use a power.
Da 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 la da la da da.
Boop. Bye. There we go. That pisses me off. You can't diagonal attack.
Yeah, there's no diagonal attacking in this. It's just straight up tiles.
So do these troops actually die? Did they just retreat from the battlefield?
Well, you see them get blown away on screen, so...
That doesn't answer the question.
Did they die, or did they just retreat from the battlefield? Come on.
You're about to have some very War Kids War coming in.
Yeah, that's just a good showcase there of that. Oh, if it's over the tens digit for the 1 HP, there's a chance it might just straight up kill anyway.
You guys going over luck?
Well, he used the CO power, which...
I mean, that was like 2 turns ago at that point.
Yeah, no, there is a light luck factor in the sense of there's like high rolls and low rolls. Like, you can do a little bit more damage or a little less damage at times. Usually it's not super significant, but it can push things over the edge a little.
Ah, snow. Hey, Pat, you like terrain hindering movement?
It's a strategy
boy.
game, so, you know.
Yeah. Olaf's whole thing is he's basically immune to that, and he can buff his units while it's snowing, hence the power.
Yeah, basically you'll only be able to move 2 tiles for pretty much every unit, unless you're like unless you're just on a road.
Yeah, weather doesn't really come up too often when you're not fighting Olaf so far, from what I can tell.
Yeah, no, like most of the maps are pretty much set to just clear weather. There's no random weather like like you can set up in like War Room or Versus.
Yeah. Closest thing is another character's passive, but we won't get to that character for a while.
Yeah.
Which I do like how different they make each CO.
Oh yeah, that's always been a factor.
Da-da-da-da.
Yeah, we'll just need to make a line of infantry and just cover the artillery. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to. We're probably not gonna be able to capture until like with that medium tank. So we're probably just gonna have to just endure and snipe it with artillery.
I mean, there's a chance that with Olaf being Olaf, you could just lure away the medium tank and then capture the HQ.
You could do that too as well, but with this map, that's kind of not much of an option.
Why are we fighting? We're training. This is war. Yes, but why are we fighting?
I would try to cover with a normal infantry instead of a mech. Like, try to have that closer to the medium tank, if possible. Do that. Probably bring your artillery to the right. No. Just one tile to the right. Hey, he's still alive. Good for him.
Where am I missing?
Okay, hit him with your artillery. Let's see. Yeah. 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 Yep. And then bring your 8 infantry to the right, just so it can't get to your artillery. And yeah, just make sure that it can't. Yeah, it shouldn't be able to get to you.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, no, we should be good.
I'm back with food.
Food.
Yep.
Pulled pork sandwich.
Well, so much for capturing the HQ there.
I mean, I was planning on doing it, but
Outright. I thought he was gonna prioritize. The one. Oh well.
I don't know where priority normally lies with infantry.
Don't do that.
Don't do
Yeah,
that.
that unit would just die.
DED dead.
Yeah, this firing thing is really pissing me off at this point, man. I don't like that system. I'm just gonna be real.
Hey, you'll get used to it.
Tank, tank, tank. We will surround the tank!
And God.
Gentlemen, we will kill eventually.
He can get at your artillery.
I don't really even care at this point, man. At least I can actually attack the damn thing.
No, you can't.
Your artillery has a range of 2 to 3.
Not 1 to 2.
I'll be honest. That might have been it.
That might cost you the map.
Oh boy.
Hang on.
Yes.
Okay, fine, whatever. Yep, there we go.
Yeah, you gotta get the enemy to come to you with artillery. Essentially, they are coverage. They are not necessarily there to like push an assault.
Yeah, they're not frontline units.
Yeah, they're there to hold the line.
almost there.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh shit.
What?
Playing the map I'm on at the moment, and I just noticed something that the enemy did, and oh, that's gonna make things harder later.
There we go, finally.
Wahoo! No time for celebration.
What?
See, it's stuff like that that makes it hard to tell if it's actually a new line or not.
Inconsistency be dang.
Hey, telling you about ranking. Speed is how fast you do it. Power is how many units you destroyed. Technique is
Yep.
how many units you lost.
Ah.
And your points are just straight up how much currency you get for the shop.
I didn't feel like you won.
Boy!
Boy!
Oh yeah, no.
No, get out of here! This is the Fans War! A Fire Emblem!
I mean, at least it's a similar type of series. In my case, I have Uni on my badge.
Holy bucks, I just saved the world and got put into another war.
I have Gondor.
Okay, so
Oh god.
okay, so what exactly is even the reason the war is going on or anything? I feel like
Good question.
I asked
You'll
you
find
before,
out, but
why-
it's basically starting with Blue Moon seemingly attacking Orange Star unprovoked.
okay.
So right now we're playing defense and trying to figure out what's going on.
It's a tankless job, but somebody's got to do it.
Shut
God
up,
damn
Andy.
it.
Shut up.
Fuck up, Andy.
Shut up, Andy. You know, no, my bad. You know what? My bad. Shut up, Ash.
Andy's a fun protagonist.
Andy is Andy.
Andy sure does exist. Alright. That could be record.
Tutorial.
Do you need me to explain?
Oh, no, not that one.
Yeah, we need to you. You're gonna be a problem later if I don't.
Okay.
I just like how this like, do you need me to explain what strategy is? I was like, what? When I first started this, I was like, excuse me?
Andy.
To be fair,
okay,
Andy
we
does
don't
seem
know
like he
this.
slept through most classes.
No.
Why are they having you drop it like that? Oh, well, whatever. We'll be taking care of that battlecopter.
Okay. You want to know a nice little thing about this? We got a Fire Emblem triangle going on with the copter. If you go after the tank. Well, you have to go after the tank. It's a tutorial.
Yeah.
The tank.
They want you to
Go
attack
for the tank.
Yeah, trying to. Are they another can only attack one square away? You know?
Yeah, everything. There's
Yep.
very few units that are indirect. We'll formulate the indirects, but copters, tanks. There is a weapon triangle on this one. Copters beat tanks. Tanks beat anti-airs. Anti-airs beat copters.
Okay.
For some of the later units, if you ever want to just double check what they target, just hover over the unit and push ZR. You'll pull up the info window.
Yeah.
These guys. Nope.
Yeah, no, they annihilate air units.
Yep.
And missiles.
Missiles are also indirect units.
They're artillery units for air attacks.
Their range is 3 to 5.
Don't move. Don't move.
Yeah, don't move. They're like artillery. You can't move them. You have to fire 4. move.
How many spaces away can they fire?
3 to 5.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
They're very similar to rockets, which are long-range artillery.
But they only focus on air units.
Yeah.
At this point, do whatever.
Yeah, we'll just be capturing.
Yeah. Do keep in mind, like I said, if you do want to attack, you do keep in mind the first strike advantage.
Yeah.
Boink. They go. Boink. They go with sound effects here and there. Oh yeah. Also,
well,
you can press and hold ZR to speed up capture animation, which the sound effect sounds so funny.
Yeah. We'll have your transport copter go on the bridge just to block the medium tanks.
Oh, we lost money.
Oh.
Oh, it's Jason.
Fight.
Yeah, if I remember this tutorial, I don't think we need to worry about blocking the bridge.
Yeah,
But-
his units are all far enough away.
Yeah,
Oh,
if
yeah,
I
and
remember.
they're
No,
not
yeah, I
even
think the tutorial was programmed to have the medium tanks go north anyway, so. Because
Because
it's
Olaf is
that's-
not smart.
no.
Olaf is Olaf.
Well, start for now. Yeah, we'll start wising up later, but that's later.
Yeah, you can just end the turn if you want.
All right.
It's up to you. I mean, I still would have done some firing for power reasons,
Eh.
but that's only to affect your rank. Well, how much gold you get also affect what you can get in the shop too. So.
Eh.
I'll get there.
Jeez, magic pixel there.
Yeah, you always want to wonder if that like 1% left.
Except I don't care right now, so.
Believe me, you may end up caring later with some of this.
It's a tutorial. I don't care right now.
Whoosh! Leroy Jenkins!
That takes care of that. Ha!
Uh-oh. This isn't over yet.
You sure are a quick study. Let's try another one.
Well,
still S.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Neat!
going by that Valkyria Chronicles logic for ranking.
No,
Yeah,
no,
no,
there's more
it's
to
a-
this.
It's a
than
range. It's a
Valkyria.
point. It's a point range. Yeah, there's some other special,
Yeah.
but it's a point range, 280 to 300 in S. So.
Because you can get up to 100 per category.
Yep. Also, that is Sean Chip Lock, FYI.
Yep.
But what are you buying?
What are you
He's a fun
buying?
shopkeep.
Oh, jeez, that's why you had to do everything in the kitchen sink to unlock them.
he is Hachi is busted as he should be.
Yes.
Wait, you can unlock him as a CEO? What?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. But you
Oh
have to do
my
a
God.
lot to unlock him, to even have him available for purchase in the older games. For good reason.
Yeah, no, Hachi is deliberately broken, like he is just banned.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Okay, Fog of War.
Boris, do you need me to explain?
Fog of War is fun.
Another thing.
Forests and reefs are always your friends.
Yes.
Or your
Yeah,
foe,
let's-
depending on the map.
Oh no. I'm gonna come back to Fog of
Oh,
War,
wow.
the original games in a minute. Oh boy, because I have stuff to say about Bob.
How much?
Rockets, just like missiles, are 3-5.
All right.
But they
are
fire
way,
on. They fire on land and sea units.
they're
so they're a bit
much,
more-
much stronger.
They're much stronger, but as a result, they're a bit more expensive to deploy once you get around to deployment. But yeah, for the most part, most units are going to have a vision of 1 or 2. Infantry and mechs can go up to 4 when they're on mountains. Recons and missiles will always have the best at 4 or 5 for range, for vision range.
Yeah, and you can also like take an ape go near that mountain. See, to the right there. Yeah, that mountain.
Yeah, you can drop the
Drop your unit there,
on the right. Ta-da! A little more range.
and you got good vision.
Yep. Another good
Take out the rockets.
rockets, definitely.
You prioritize rockets. Rockets will be a problem if you don't.
Yeah, they are. Hey, long range in Fog of War is a pain. But let me go ahead and tell you why Fog of War was exceptionally bullshit way back when. The AI outright ignored it when it came to woods and reefs. They fucking cheated.
Of course
Yeah.
they did.
They fixed that here.
Yes, thank Christ. So Fog of War was just hell in a handbasket in the original.
So
Yeah,
Fog of
Reef
War.
saved my ass in
Oh,
one
God.
later map.
God damn, that luck roll there. It is Nell.
It's Nell.
It is Nell. It's like, damn, that was a lot.
Once again, Olaf is a moron.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. That works too.
Okay, I already said you want to climb up on left? What do you want, Shadow?
The cat. Cat does not decide. Cat just wants. He's just like, oh, human, I want something. Well, what do you want? No tell, just want.
Only consume.
Also, do keep in mind, if you are capturing an enemy location, they can't see that unit, so...
Yeah, they can still see them, so...
Yeah. Because all your locations do ignore Fog of War for ones you've captured.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like you can't attack them until they're in sight, and they can't attack you until you're in sight. At least now. Before, that was not the case.
Yeah. Oh.
Take out that tank. With
Yeah.
your medium.
Yeah.
But yeah, with Advancers 1, medium tanks are your strongest ground units.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I love how when you're actually in the battle animation, they are defined by whether they have the nation logo on them or not.
Also, as an interesting aside, most of the design for a lot of the weapons and everything throughout the series, here included, were actually based on, real life tanks, real life bazookas, and rocket launchers and stuff. So yeah, interesting
I
little
assume
fun fact.
so.
So you'll be able to. One of the best units to actually see that with is APCs. You'll be able to see different designs from them across the various nations.
And the fact that each nation gets its own designs for each type is pretty neat. It just means you have to sometimes hover over to double check. Wait, which one is this again?
Yeah, it's dependent on the CO. And Olaf said you don't get to move.
Santa's mad.
He was literally Santa.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I got a phone call. Be right back.
So yeah, Olaf's original design on the original
White
Japanese
beard and all
version,
that.
white hat,
Oh.
Santa hat.
Glorious.
It was really stupid. Yeah. Keep in mind, forests. Check the forest on the far right when you can. With whatever unit you can with.
You know, one thing that's always fun with some later Fog War maps is, oh, move here, bump. Oh, god damn it.
Typical Fire Emblem stuff, so...
Because, if you try to move to where an enemy's hiding, it just ends that unit's turn.
Yep, typical Fire Emblem.
Wait, you wanted to be right near you wanted to be right next to that forest. But you're probably gonna get hit by artillery, but it's fine.
Shoot!
So in those 3 4s, there should be at least. There should probably be 2, like either rockets or artillery.
Down here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
There he is.
There he is. There's probably another one above, but it's fine. Actually, we could reset the turn and then have the tank move there, and then the medium tank to just one-shot him.
Yeah. Ah.
Oh,
I don't like how they do make sure. Are you sure you want to reset your movements?
So move your
what?
tank near.
Let's make sure.
So
what I
move
missed.
your tank to the beach. Your 4 tank. Yep. To the beach tile. Beach tile. Beach tile.
The sand. Sand.
Yeah, those guys actually caught me a bit off guard when I first got to this map.
Oh yeah. I think
It's
there's
just-
a
it-
lander.
Yes, there is. That can't do anything.
Yeah, I can't do
Yeah.
anything. All it's there for is to stop you from routing.
Yeah, it is. It is all, and is also just a reminder: reefs are forests of the sea. Even though if you think about it, it doesn't really look like a reef. It just looks like a bunch of rocks. Imagine this. Could you imagine the ecosystem of the sea and how messed up it is? All this, like, this is how much they don't take war seriously in this world.
Oh
All the
God.
stuff that sinks.
Oh, God dang it!
Yeah, I believe that
Yeah, send your
Artillery
8
was
tank to the
above.
forest. Yeah, send your 8 tank towards that forest.
your 4 tank.
Or your 4 tank, one or the other.
Yeah, send the 4 tank there so you can see it. Yeah, you know what? Do that. Do
Yeah,
that.
do that.
Go to the city just to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's trap. Like
And then
if
send
you
your 8
encounter it,
tank
it will
after-
stop.
Send your 8
But-
tank after the artillery. Or your medium tank, one or the other.
Either or. Beep.
Oh, damn, it hung on. Yeah, I would then,
Send the 8 tank down to the forest where the other rocket was.
yeah.
Won't be able to finish it off, but actually, wait, no, you will.
Recon might be able to
Recon.
do it, yep.
Yep.
Recon units are fun. It took me a bit to realize just how good they can be.
Yes.
Scouts.
They're surprisingly versatile.
Like when you have a super mobile unit with good vision, that they have their uses.
Again,
Yeah.
scouts.
Ah! Unless they have humanitarian.
Unless they have humanitarian.
Why would you make that skill?
Why is that a skill?
Why
This
is
is
that skill
about
a
Carrier
thing?
Chronicles that I am
Well-
missing. This is about Carrier Chronicles. thing that
Because
I'm
there
missing.
is a unit in the game, Susie. She has a potential called Humanitarian. It is the worst skill in the entire game you could get it, because basically, she's the I don't want to fight in war person kind of deal. If that skill triggers, she instantly does not fire and ends her turn right there kind of deal.
You can't even reposition.
Yeah.
That's horrible!
Yeah, it is. She is the worst unit in the game because of that skill.
Yeah, hell, there's another unit that has a similar ability, but she can still move afterwards.
I think that, yeah, because in 4, I think it's just 0 AP is the skill kind of deal, right? something like that?
No, there's another character like that we had called Ramsey.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, she has one with like lazy engineer. Like where she could not fire because she doesn't maintain her guns.
Yeah, but it's like, it's kind of just more so, it's like, and like, oh, she doesn't shoot, but she's an engineer, so she can just go.
Yeah. You know what, Pat? Move your tank over to the reef, and then before you capture, your medium tank. Just to show you how effective tanks are against landers later.
Yep.
Yeah.
And start capturing.
You can go ahead and start capturing. We're gonna end this next turn, but just to show you. Either somehow we damage roll, get lucky, and the lander gets destroyed and it's over, or we capture
Yeah,
it. and it's over.
let's see how much the medium tank can do against a lander in some defense. Yeah, so tanks are not that strong against naval units.
Yep.
Like, they can attack, but they won't do that much.
Yeah, if you want, the only real land unit that's going to put some dent onto sea units is going to be artillery and rockets.
Yeah.
Good luck.
You're a good boy. You're not off the train
High
wheels yet,
hopes for
boy.
you. Show me what you've got.
You will be painfully average.
Yes, ma'am.
I will be basic, bitch. Yes, ma'am.
I'm getting some Pit and Palutena vibes here.
Yeah, that's an apt comparison. All right, now coming up was the actual first mission of the campaign originally.
Oh, that's all was just tutorial.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
those 3 maps right there, those were part of the campaign originally. This is the campaign now.
Whoa.
To the right.
At this point, Nell is out. You are
Oh
not
my
going to control
gosh.
her anymore. The only way you can control her is if you unlock her in Hockey Shop. So.
You know what this means, guys?
War were declared.
War is hell.
Had to deliberately go and take out the background audio for that one.
War is hell.
Yeah, the war is hell one. All right. Why are our takes like that?
Andy.
Roxas, I believe the assist trophy was only in Brawl.
Yeah. I never showed. It wasn't in 4 or Ultimate. Nope.
Good luck.
Hey, oh, I get to do
Okay,
stuff.
if
of
you
my
want
own
to know
now.
some
Hey,
like some
drive-
stats about your CO, go ahead and hit an empty tile. And hit CO.
Oh, see him. Andy, good mechanical boy, wonder with all-around skills, impulsive to a fault, he's fiercely protective of those called friends. Andy is average, no specific advantages or weaknesses, meaning he fucking sucks then at that point.
Well, his power's pretty good.
Andy restores 2 HP and gain plus 10 firepower and defense.
So yeah,
Alright.
he is
Just
one of the
all-
only units that he's the only CO that can heal.
Yep.
Hmm.
Like I said, he's an all. And like I said, being an all-around in this game isn't necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah, it's just that he doesn't have any particular strengths. That is the thing that makes him special in any regard.
Mhm.
Because every other CO has a give and a take.
Yeah. Although Olaf is also in the same boat, actually.
Yeah,
Like,
for the most
none
part,
of his
I'll-
units have special advantages except for weather-related ones.
Mm-hmm. And he has it, but his drawback is he suffers.
Check that rocket.
Firing range. Firing range. Yeah, out
Okay,
of
we're
range.
good.
Really
It gets-
wish you could keep that on like you could in Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd think they would have added it,
If I,
Yeah,
but
you-
if I,
You think that with this being a remake, they would carry over that kind of stuff that Fire Emblem's been doing for like 10 plus years.
probably in the minority here. I find
Yeah.
it being on. I mean, I understand having it a toggle. I agree on that.
That's
but
what
having
Fire Emblem
on
has it as.
I think also because this game doesn't have permadeath, I think there is more reason to like entrust the player to memorize it, to check and memorize, not have it on at all times, because then in competitive you can make mistakes.
I guess if you, I guess just in that point, make sure it's off for competitive at that point, but for single
guess.
player.
Yeah, for single player maybe.
Just because Fire Emblem's had that as a convenience feature since like Radiant Dawn at this point, so like,
Yeah, like I'm mixed on it. I get why you'd want to do that, but I also see why they don't.
Ba-da-ba-da. Yep.
Actually, I am going to go for now.
Alright.
Alright.
See ya. Good luck.
Ah, yes, the joys of war.
Burp.
And that's running. Good call.
Burp.
And a pixel. Also, I'm sure you've probably paid attention a little bit. Every time you go into battle, the music becomes more
Yep.
slightly militaristic or bombastic.
Yeah, another Fire Emblem. What
I
did
wouldn't
it want to do that?
Ooh.
Gonna recommend going after the artillery, but yeah, we can make it work. Now, how do you rewind time? Don't ask questions, Andy.
So yes, do answer. Ask that.
Wait, Disneyland's giant animatronic dragon exploded?
Oh, you
What?
only just heard about that? Yeah. So,
Yes!
so
All
the
right.
funny thing about that Fantasmic Dragon, for the Maleficent Dragon, for Fantasmic, that's the second time they've had to replace that dragon now at this
In
point.
how many years? In how many years?
I don't know how long it's been around at Disneyland. I think it's been maybe 30 years. I think. Maybe. No, I think I think Fantasmic got added around the 2000s. I want to say. I think because the thing is, they replaced it the first time with that dragon, and now they got to replace it again. Because Murphy, the name of that dragon, blew up in fire. The funny thing is, the Orlando Disney World dragon has been there since the beginning of the park and has not had to been replaced one time for it at all. Though, to be fair, it's a lot less impressive dragon. It is basically just a head with, like, a black screen behind it. It's
Hey,
not
you
nearly
know
as
what?
impressive.
I'll take it by comparison because they don't have to keep replacing it.
I mean, to be fair,
I'll take more. I take less impressive over impractical.
I mean, the other dragon, the Disneyland dragon is like actual to scale size for it. It's a lot more impressive, being totally real on that.
We can make jokes because nobody got hurt.
Yeah, that was why I retweeted that one. I'm thankful nobody got hurt and stuff like that. Mostly so I can say without any guilt that this is the rawest, this is the most metal thing I've seen in a while. Just the entire dragon head on fire kind of deal.
Honestly, I have never actually watched an Phantasma show in person.
Really?
We always tend to try to go early just so we can beat like the midnight crowd.
Yeah.
Well, one day at least try to watch it, provided we can actually afford Disney nowadays.
Oh, wait, Dad, I did not. I did the same fucking mistake again. Hello.
You know.
Me. Look. I think that'll be enough. Yep. And turn.
Now I'll show. Blizzard!
I told you so I was gonna put it in.
I personally wish personally wish there was a way to turn off the tape sound effect for when you're fast forwarding.
Burp. Yeah.
Sounded like a chow.
Yeah, Shadow likes his long drawn out meows.
That was a pure meow.
Meow. Come on, you want up on lap? Is that what you want? I know I fed you earlier. Come on. Yep, there we go.
Turn.
Andy!
Whoa, wait, hold on.
Yeah, but before
I would
you
activate
attack,
your. Go to a blank please.
No. I wanna wait on that.
Okay.
Not before I activate it.
Oh, just so I've phone the icon, of course, above your mech means you're running low on ammo. Well, no, the mech has running on the bazooka ammo. Castello has a machine gun that's unlimited, but you know, less damage on some things.
Time for a tune-up! Hyper repair!
I'll be like dance party.
the fact that every character's theme gets its own power remix is so nice.
I know, it's such a good detail. It's just like, it's a detail you didn't realize you wanted until you had it, and you're like, so great.
Eh.
I also just really like all the CO themes. They're good.
Oh, yeah. I'm just so glad there's just like a whole bunch of people who just never played this series, and we're just like,
Hi.
oh, yeah, you should try this. And then they tried it, they're like, it's great! And I'm just like,
Yeah, because in my
Good
case,
damage
I
roll
first
there.
heard of Advance Wars around Brawl, so you know, basically well past the point where it would have been feasible for me to find a copy.
well, by the time Brawl came out, Brawl was 2007, you could have gotten Ghost Strike.
Yeah, but I also wasn't like I should stress. I also didn't fully get into strategy games until Awakening.
Fair enough. But to be fair, this and Civ were my only real strategy games. So, well, Civ 3 to be more specific. And Fire Emblem Awakening was also my first Fire Emblem game. So, there we go.
Andy,
Oh,
Andy, you're gonna drive that tank to her. Oh god, he has AirPods and he's listening to his remix.
And okay. Andy would be dumb enough to do that, but there is a CO in the series that has headphones on, so
Oh god.
he's not stupid, but I could just see him doing that and accidentally having that happen. He's not airhead stupid like Andy, though. Excuse me. Sorry about burp. By the way, those lines of dialogue right there, it's like, oh, how dare they fly through my army? That actually wasn't in the original game.
Yeah, I kind of figured that much. Yeah, I do like how your enemy COs do
redundant,
have
but,
momentum dialogue.
Oh, did Warbot happen to tell you about some of the design differences they had between the Japanese version and this?
Nope.
Of the original game. Okay, so when we were saying that Olaf looked like Santa, we weren't joking. In the Japanese version of the game, Olaf had a white beard, and instead of this large parka-like coat, this Santa Claus hat. It was like a blue Santa Claus hat. Another one was that Nell's jacket was actually sleeveless. And another CO you'll meet later was just outright dressed like a pirate. That's just to name a few.
I can guess which CO that was.
Yeah, because considering how far you are into the game, you probably know who I'm talking.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm actively fighting him at the moment. Yes, you like to pop my shirt, don't you?
That's not how old is Shadow.
We've had him for a good while. He did have a brother, but said brother isn't with us anymore.
Oh,
Yeah.
Apple.
So, at the moment, with the house, it's Shadow, Jacques, and then the dog Zelda. Funny enough, I was not the one who named the dog.
Excellent.
Fair enough.
But yeah, Jacques also used to have a brother named Cousteau. Yes, that was intentional.
that's good. That's good.
But yeah, Shadow's brother was Zero. He was an orange cat and thus had negative brain cells.
Oh, bless little baby.
Yeah, like Zero fully went into the orange cats are not smart stereotype,
Oh.
and it was adorable. Like legit, one day when I was getting ready to leave the house, he was just on the entryway bench thing that we had, being all adorable, and rolled right off the bench. But yeah, Shadow gets very cuddly at times. Especially when I am about to fall asleep, which is fun until he starts clawing up my beard with claws.
Fucking hell.
Nah.
Really don't like that system. I really don't like that system at all.
Which system again?
The whole thing of that these tanks can't move and attack on the same turn.
I assure you, if they could, that would be outright.
It would be
busted.
justified. It would be better,
It's
honestly, on that.
No,
No.
Because then you could bait the enemy out and actually plan to bring them in and stuff like that. You can actually do that.
We'll get further the game and see what it means about why they chose that decision.
there's a number of reasons they chose that decision. And I say you can bait the enemy, yeah, but there are plenty of other ways to bait the enemy, and you will find out how.
We play more.
Yeah, later maps will show why you do not want them to be able to move and attack at the same time.
Oh, there he goes.
I only actually use one of these tanks. Thank you.
Let the winds of Blizzard!
So Alexandra, what exactly determines how fast the CO powers build up? Because I'm still not sure on that.
It just varies from character to character. With this any tournament stuff, unfortunately, I can't really tell you. There are some characters where you can just outright tell it's built up slower than others, and it's partially based on how devastating the CO power can really be.
Alright.
So, like, Andes and Olaf will probably just go up at a reasonable rate. Not too fast, not too slow. But, person you have already met, very early on, who was rather annoyed at you and likes air units, his goes up slowly, for good reason.
Yeah. Wish this map had a harbor.
They did that on purpose.
I know,
I
but
really wish I had access to actually buy other units because it seems a little
You
much.
will, and you'll will in another map.
And I'm going to try Triforce then. How difficult was the earlier maps on casual?
on casual I was getting lots of S ranks at first, and then things started to kick my ass. Like the tutorial maps felt like tutorial maps, and then the later maps started to kick my ass.
Oh, you're paying attention? Okay, get bammed.
But a good chunk of them were close calls, and then I actually started getting to maps where I had to restart because I fucked up my strategies. But given the way stats in this game work, I was legit wondering what the difference was until I asked earlier.
Yeah.
Because this is not a game you can just buff the numbers on to make it harder.
So how's everyone's day been?
Been pretty good. Not gonna lie, like, this was basically the first thing I ended up doing, because I got up late, saw the notifications, like, wait, which one was streaming today? Okay, well, I'm joining that.
Nah.
I was mostly getting like more little chores done. I gotta have to cut up some projects, the documents in, and I gotta get the tickets for graduation. I think the line wasn't that long.
Seriously? Okay.
You'll be out of its firing range if you go there, so you're good.
Finally.
I'm all hyper repair.
Magic pixel.
Da-ba-da. Finally.
So, a couple pointers.
That's Olaf.
You're gonna want to work on capturing properties.
Yep.
I think this tutorial was not.
This isn't the tutorial.
Here's the problem. Because it doesn't give you the accessibility to get the units, it encourages you to just turtle the entire time for that on that. So I have no because capturing points doesn't actually benefit me if the units that I need are already down. So what I need to do is turtle at that point. So
it does benefit you. Captured properties heal your units.
Yeah, but then I gotta wait on the other side of the map and then wait them up, and then so I might as well turtle at that point. So I don't like this tutorial. I think it'll be way better when I get to the actual game, but I don't think the tutorial.
This isn't the tutorial anymore. I'm telling you, this fourth mission right here.
But I still don't have access to all my stuff, so it's still part of the tutorial at that point.
Buying units actually kind of depends on the map.
Yeah, there are maps where you have pre-deployed units, and there are maps where you can buy units. It's gonna vary.
Depends on the mission.
It depends on the mission. That first map right there, that fourth mission you just did, was the actual first mission of the original campaign. So this was not a tutorial. That was not a tutorial map. And I'm gonna tell you right now, this is a pre-deployed mission coming up right here. The next mission after this will be the first time you can deploy units.
Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna end stream for tonight on that part, but I'm hoping the game picks up. I don't think the game's leaving a great first impression. I'm just gonna be real on that. I hope it picks up after that, but we'll see. So
it should be mentioned. Yeah, turtling is not what you're really supposed to do.
You have to go out there and take risks. Like I said, turtling might be something you can do in Fire Emblem. That's not what they
except in every.
They never intend you to turtle in this game.
Yeah, especially with that first attack advantage. If you're waiting for the enemy to attack you, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, I think again I would do that more if like for example long range stuff actually let you do that, but we'll see next time at this point. So take good care, night. Take good care, guys. Good night.
Night.
If we're rating somebody, that would be a good rate
Right.
message.